lost my principle. Yeah, yeah. That kind of love is mythical. She's anything but typical. She's a crazy and dog, she's a powerful force. You're a bicycle form when there's no other course. She used to look good to me, but now I find her simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. Her loving is so powerful. Simply unavoidable. Whoa, whoa. The trend is irreversible. The woman is invincible. She's a natural law, and she leaves me in awe. She deserves the applause. I surrender because she used to look good to me, but now I find her simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. There's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible. She's all mine. There's no other way to go. She's unavoidable and back against the wall. She gives me feelings that I never felt before. I'm breaking promises, she's breaking every law. She used to look good to me, now I find her simply irresistible. There's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible. There's no other way to go. The methods are inscrutable. The proof is irrefutable. Whoa. She's so completely kissable. Our lives are indivisible. Yeah, yeah. She's a crazy and dog, she's a powerful force. You're a bicycle form when there's no other course. She used to look good to me, but now I find her simply irresistible. There's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible. There's no other way to go. Simply irresistible. There's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible. There's no other way to go. Revving up your engine, listening to her howl and roar. Metal under tension, begging you to touch and go. Highway to the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. Hidden in the twilight, spreading out your wings tonight. She's got you jumping off the track, shoving it to overdrive. Highway to the danger zone. I'll take you right into the danger zone. Out along the edge is always where I'm firm to be. The further from the edge, the hotter the intensity. Highway to the danger zone. I'll take you right into the danger zone. I'll take you right into the danger zone. Right into the danger zone.
You guys are just so fucked. And but I don't know, like it was like the best time of my life, but also a long nightmare. So like I don't know, like it's just,
oh man,
I'll think about it, I guess. I've been thinking about it.
How do we come into this is the best time of my life, but also kind of a nightmare, and not want to know what was going on?
Are we live now?
We are now, yes.
Oh, all right.
Let's perk up, folks.
Yeah, we're just we're talking about our family reunions. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, just standard existential dread. No big.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like that's mainstream now. I feel like people get it.
Yeah, very casual Thursday conversation.
Oh yeah.
People are down with it.
So that was actual family reunion conversation? Is that what?
No, no.
I mean, because I would buy that.
Yeah, yeah. It's plausible.
Yeah, well, La over there wants to know the story too, but we won't. We won't get into it. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, the casual kind of dread. Just the everyday, nothing special, sort of ho hum, but clock in, clock out, everyday dread.
It's dread in a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah. Are those jeans, Dread? Wow.
It's Birkenstock dread.
Calls you chief and pal.
Just one hit of weed dread, not a lot.
So many finger guns from Dread.
Oh yeah.
Hey, buddy.
We're all dying.
Remember that thing? Yeah, you do. Oh, Dread.
You can never escape your past, and you don't know who you're going to become. How you doing, buddy?
Why is that how you greet everybody, Dread?
Fuck you, Dread. And scene.
Yeah, there we are. Perfect. And yeah, Bob Besson here. Happy to see Evan Nyarady's dreaded face.
That's what it is.
Yeah. No. Yeah, as some of you will recognize, it's Evan. He's been not been here. He's been not been here. That's accurate. For a good long while.
Right.
Trying to remember. I think I usually do it during the show, so I'll save it. I like the thing about having been able to make contact with faraway people, though you're not far away anymore.
No, I'm back in Sac.
Yeah, but we've been reaching out to other folk who left us. So the fun gag about that is running off how long ago people's last appearances were. And you are up there, pal.
Yeah.
We'll share that when we get going. But hey, everybody, I did not officially do any sort of hosting duties because that's the casual, loosey-goosey dread we have going on here at the Stab Show. It's
Thursday vibes.
Little Friday.
Oh man, are we gonna get that to catch on?
If we try.
L-I-L Friday.
Little Friday. You pull up. Little Friday.
It's weekend Eve. No, that's not better. All right. Well, yeah, that's law. That I guess I should answer that. Yeah, Evan's name is super naked under him because try as I might, I couldn't find him existing anywhere. on the socials. So, like,
My name is what?
Super naked.
On the screen. On the screen, we've got a name.
Oh, okay.
We've got your name and social handles, except I couldn't find you anywhere, so it's just
Okay.
Evan.
Okay, because I thought you meant that like the name in like the Zoom window was super naked.
Super
and,
naked,
like,
yeah.
well, because like I change it depending on what I'm doing, so I didn't know if I had left that up there.
Didn't change it from last call when you were super naked.
Right, I just wanted to make sure.
That's a D&D,
I don't.
D&D campaign.
Yeah, that's the special D&D that it's a different kind of D&D.
Yeah. So yeah, I couldn't find you anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm on them, but like, who cares?
That's the spirit.
It's the dread, man.
Yeah. There's nothing real good in social media anyway. You're doing the right thing. So, yeah.
Truly.
This is just our little pre-show. You know, like when we used to do the show in front of people. We have to wait for them to file in off the street, metaphorically, off the information superhighway streets. I'm not sure. Do they have sidewalks on that? I haven't gotten too deep into that. So
What happens if you jaywalk?
well,
Information superhighway.
yeah. I don't know.
Get arrested by the virtual cops.
Well,
But everybody's doing it.
You're gonna give me a virtual ticket for virtual jaywalking?
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense.
I pay your virtual taxes. You know, I pay your salary, dude.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it's. No, I'm just not gonna get into it. Even the virtual cops. It's AVC AB. All right. Folk are filing in. We might not have to go too long. I think we real early. We got casual dread. There's the cold open. See, that's part of what we do here. The pre-show is hanging out until people fill in the stream, getting all loose and ready to go, and hopefully collecting a cold open. I think we've accomplished all those in like record time.
Right.
So let's do this. Oh, I remembered. Semi-professionalism. Okay. Cool. If you guys are ready, I think I'm ready. We're all ready. Oh, the eagle. Sorry, I just had a reference in my own head. Doesn't matter. Most of my references are in my own head. Well, happy to have you three. How about... Oh, is my PC running at its best? Well, thanks for thinking about me, Dell. I'm not sure. That was sweet of you. Right as I'm about to press a button and start a show. Ugh, everybody's against me. All right, let's do the show. Let's have the fun. Let's start the program. There it is.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first
Milk.
and likely last time
That's too much.
in front of a live studio
All right, I gotta read
audience
this now.
in a show called Stab.
Welcome to the Stab Show. A little funny, a little uncomfortable, a lot stab. Let's meet tonight's panelists. Our first panelist sells painfully anatomically correct balloon animals at county fairs. He's a hilarious writer and performer. It's Evan Nyarady. Our second panelist isn't quite sure if you said to cut the red wire or the green wire. She's a member of Regular Exclusive Blend. It's Jessica Deprez. And our third panelist is pressing the door close button as fast as she can while you run down the hall. She's a hilarious stand-up and co-host of Animal Gossing. It's Becky Lynn. And I'm your host, Jesse Jones. 4 out of 5 dentists agree. I'm Jesse Jones. Welcome, everyone, to the Stab Show, an exercise in futility since 2013. Let's meet tonight's panelists. Evan, Hey, buddy. I'm not
Hello.
sure. I'm not sure why I went there.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Real aggressive.
We've missed you aggressively. Welcome, Evan.
Hello.
Hey. So I warned you, or I at least briefed you, that we were going to be giving you and the people listening the update on just how long has it been since we had Evan. And there's actually two answers. So, the last time we had Evan on the show was... Do you have a guess?
Probably something like 5 years.
Yeah, we'll call it about 5.5. It was October 7th, 2015.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But, because I keep track of these things, it looks like, and I think I remember this one actually now that I'm looking at it. Oh, because we lost Jordan that same night. It was a night where something tech happened, and that episode didn't actually get, it wasn't usable. So,
Oh, wow.
So technically, the last time we had Evan was... Oh, I shouldn't have turned off the find. Oh, hold on. Where are you, Evan? God damn it. So yeah, July 1st, 2015. Episode 35. I don't even know if that's still on the platforms because they cut us off at 200 episodes now. But
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, so a good long while we've missed Evan on the program. Welcome back.
Thank you. Jesus, that's almost 6 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Ugh.
I mean, the weirder part of that is that this dumb show has been going for 8 years. So it's just who would have expected any of these numbers would have meant anything? But yeah, we're still doing it, and we did it long enough to get Evan back. So part of the reason for the big gap was you went away on us.
Yeah, I moved down to San Diego.
Yeah. Hopefully that was good times.
It was. I think overall it was. But like, I was talking to the other two, and Jessica and Becky, and I did stand up down there, and I was doing stand up like pretty much constantly, like full time for like. Yeah, like at least 4 years. Oh. I did take breaks. I think the longest break I took was like 2 months, maybe a little longer. But like I had to like keep taking breaks just because it's so. I don't know, man. Like you have to be like you got to be a specific person to like do that consistently for that long. And like it was it really wore on me after a while, and like I don't know, I just kind of stopped doing it. I was talking to Jessica and Becky that like I quit before the pandemic, so you know, yeah. So like I'm not one of these guys who quit because of the pandemic.
Yeah, these posers.
Yeah, you know, like I quit way before.
Yeah, way ahead
Such
of
a
the curve.
hipster.
Yeah, I quit before it was cool.
You're just a COVID hipster.
Oh.
Well, I mean, there's something good to be said about that, because if you hadn't quit and you were forced to stop because you couldn't go out, then maybe you'd still miss it. But you sort of quit on your own before that, so it was your decision. It wasn't forced upon you.
Yeah, that's true.
So
yeah,
there's something to that.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Master of your own fate, Evan Nyarady.
Yeah, that's an antidote to the dread we were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Quit early. Got it.
Yeah, just quit.
Just quit early. Just just quit.
Don't follow your dreams.
No. Ugh.
Screw dreams. Who needs them?
No.
They're not gonna happen.
Not me.
There's a reason. Reason it's called a dream, not reality.
Exactly. All right. I'm just realizing I had you guys shuffled up in my head. Oh, let's not make this too complicated. I'm just going to move your guys' stuff around. And then we'll get to Jess. Because I called on Evan because that's the order that we're going to go in. It's going to be Evan, Jess, and Becky. So I just realized on the screen you were out of order. And I need to fix that because I have to go turn the doorknobs 20 times. Or we're not going to be able to progress in this thing. Okay. Well, thank you, Evan. Good to have you.
Thank you.
And now that everybody's shuffled up properly, Jess, hey there.
Hello, hello.
How are you? I see you much more often. Sometimes as much as twice a month, if not more.
Oh yeah. It's frequent, one might say.
Yeah, doing some improv all the live long days in the regular exclusive blend. Still love the show. Still very proud of that thing, and always fun.
Yeah. I love it. It's fun. I love being able to play with somebody new all the time.
Yeah.
Just like spice it up, see what's gonna happen.
For sure.
I like it. I like it a lot.
But also more importantly, I think you're out there regularly streaming some art stuffs.
Yes, I do Twitch streams at I'm Jenga136 because I'm old and boring and didn't want to change my gamer name. Yeah, but I do a couple streams a week. I'm probably gonna add another day on the weekend.
Nice.
And I stream traditional and digital art. So
Yeah. Just sharing that out real quick. Yeah, check out Jess/Jenga if you haven't. Oh no, I beat you to it, Milk. Haha. I'm taking away your mod status.
Oh no, Milk, no!
But yeah, check out Jess if you haven't already. Go enjoy that. It's always a nice, mellow, chill time. Yeah. It's a chill.
I don't know if you saw yesterday, but what I was doing was monkey paws, which is pretty much like, I think it's kind of like what Milk does. So people can like request drawings, and then I use it as inspiration.
Okay.
So like, yeah.
With the unintended consequences.
Yes, just like a monkey paw.
Yeah. Well, cool. And is that like a regular feature, or do you throw that in there every once in a while? Or okay.
Yeah, either the Tuesday or the Wednesday stream we do monkey paws.
Nice. Well, cool. Yes, do check out Jenga. Always, it's a chill dread. You go from casual to chill.
I call that band name, by the way.
Oh shit! Oh, always
it's a good name.
Chill dread. I'm just imagining, because I watched it again a couple days ago, just all of these different different versions of Judge Dredd.
Rasta Judge Dredd.
These are so unexpected, Judge. Can't be that stern all the time. All right, well, thank you, Jess. And rounding us out tonight's anchor, it's Becky Lynn. Hey there, Becky.
Yeah, that's me. Hi.
Hey there. Good to see ya.
You too.
Normally, we've been hitting and missing just because of schedules and ailments. Normally catch you here Wednesdays at 7:30 for some Animal Nicholson.
Yeah, for that hot goss on the islands.
But you know, Emma was growing another Emma on her eyelid, so it's been. And now, finally, after so many months of giving Beardo shit for walking around with that eye patch, now it's come back.
Emma updated their eye patch very quickly on Animal Crossing as well, so I'm so here for that.
I saw that. They were ready to lean into that, and that was wonderful.
So funny.
Aside from that, Becky, anything interesting you've been up to lately? How you doing?
I sent Ben to go get cupcakes yesterday.
Oh shit!
And so that was nice. But I'll be honest, I had him go to icing on a cupcake on J Street. They were a little greasy.
Oh.
A little bit too oily.
Okay.
Not my taste. I am very sensitive to foods that are too oily. They make me uncomfortable. But they were good.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah.
All right.
Just like something, just letting the people know.
Okay. That's some
strange times, greasy cupcakes.
Some consumer advice.
Beware.
Icing on the cupcake. If you like them greasy, then that's for you. And Law agrees they are a little greasy. I never made it there. I did think like the fancy cupcakeries did sound delicious. I think my last sort of thing like that was the yogurt by the ounce. That was where I left off on the hip.
Those places are closing down everywhere with a quickness.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
I know. I love them. I remember being so upset when, like, I don't know if anybody, do you guys watch The Good Place?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. You know how, like, in season 1 of The Good Place, like, they serve frozen yogurt in The Good Place because it's not that good? And it made me so mad because I was like, but it is that good. I love frozen yogurt. And then I was like, oh my God, am I in the bad place? Am I just okay with being in the bad place? But anyways, spoiler alert. Sorry.
I gotta get to Big Spoon before that goes away. Oh, that was such the boom of the frozen yogurt by the ounce, and then I guess it has to come back down to earth. That's fair.
There's one place. Sorry, last thing.
Yeah.
My favorite place for frozen yogurt when I lived in Chico was John and Bon's. Okay. And they just recently opened a location in Rockland, which I know is a jaunt, but it is easily the best frozen yogurt ever. Okay. Like, of all the frozen yogurts. It's so good.
Ooh. All right.
So if you're ever in Rockland, I highly recommend checking out John and Bon's, assuming they're still open. I don't know. They opened before the pandemic.
John and Bon's. Lot of consumer advice from Becky Lynn to get the show started.
Yeah.
Getting the tasty treats reviews.
I like commercial dread. That's my brand.
Yeah. Oh, that is all around us. Capitalism dread? Oh. No. All right, let's get into this. All right, everybody. Yes, we're finally beginning the show. If that's just how this works. You know, we like to make you comfortable and we're friends here. We ease into it. You're used to it by now, or you've run away already. Segment 1, reorganization. It's how we do things around here. It's where we start. Welcome to it. The nice, comfy, warm socks out of the dryer of the STAB program. Please take the following acronym and reimagine it. Who or what might it now represent? Dealing with the world ever or at all means you're just one series of notifications from absolutely losing your shit. Texts, DMs, anything popping up on your phone in the middle of what had been a pretty stress-free morning, afternoon, or evening, quickly snowballing one thing after another until the final chime, vibration, or flash comes. And it's all you can do to keep from shouting to the sky, OFFSWN! Or OFFSWN, as it's more commonly understood, longhand, oh, for fuck's sake, what now? We've all felt it. We've all groaned it. But while this might be the only thing we can imagine OFFSWN standing for, there's a chance it might mean something else entirely to you. So how about you tell me who or what else OFFSWN might stand for or represent to you. Evan, let's hear your OFFSWN.
Sure. So I guess just a meta question real quick.
Sure.
I wrote several. Do you just want one?
You know what? We're here for all of them. We wouldn't want anything to go to waste. I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Okay. I mean, it's just a handful of them.
Yeah.
I'll just go in order. So for OFFSWN, first we have only Foxy Falcons should win now.
Okay.
Obscure fiction finds sick writers, parentheses, needy. Obstinate fort fixers send weird news. One Freaky Friday, someone went nude.
Yeah.
And finally, Obsidian, free for some wacky nurse.
You know, that wacky nurse in our lives that collects obsidian. We've all got one.
She needs some.
See, that we don't often get the flurry of just the rundown, and it's fun because now while Jess and Becky are gonna thoroughly explain theirs, the beauty of Evan's take is that now we just have to wonder. Especially, what was the first one again? I liked
Only Foxy Falcons should win now.
Yeah, there's there's so many places that our Foxy Falcon minds are going right now.
Like, what is that world?
Yeah.
Do they wear mini skirts?
Is it eyeliner?
It might be the eyeliner. Yeah.
What makes these Falcons so foxy, and why should they only win? So many questions. Thank you, Evan. Welcome back.
Thank you.
No, it's just a weird one of those like motorized bicycles. I think that's what that. Sorry, I'm easily distracted because I'm by myself. Jess, let's hear your OFFSWN.
Okay, so OFFSWN stands for Only for Found Siblings, No Weirdos. Mm-hmm. So it's an acronym that's really near and dear to my heart. They say that you have two families. There's the one you're born into and the one that you choose. So I personally like to post when I'm looking for new people to bring into my family this acronym because it's really important to me that any of my posts have it flagged so everyone knows exactly the type of people that I'm looking for, siblings, and specifically no weird ones. No weird. I'm done with them. I'm over it. So, yeah.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice to be able to weed out the weird ones.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be wonderful if I could garden the family, but that's what a found family is for, right?
Sure.
That's when you go out to Green Acres and purchase the flowers instead of like just looking at the ground and saying, "Well, this is what I got."
Yeah. Uncle Dale, I tagged this. You're not supposed to be responding. You are one of the weird ones. Specifically. I'm sorry. Maybe Dale's not. You know what?
No, fuck Dale, dude.
All right.
Yeah, he's weird.
I shouldn't have so quickly come to Dale's defense. You're right. If I brought it up, then clearly I had something in mind. Fuck Dale. Becky, let's round out reorganization with your OFFSWN.
So here's the thing, Jesse.
Yeah.
When I was writing this, I accidentally wrote my reorganization for OFFSWN with an M instead of OFFSWN with an N.
That's entirely fine.
So I'm going to read it my way, and I'm going to tell you how I could have changed it, but why I didn't, because it wouldn't have worked the other way.
All right.
So for OFFSWN, I put often feels flabbergasted, searching while male. That feeling that men get when the women in their lives expect them to easily track down an item that they have sent them on a manhunt for, despite the fact that they do not, in fact, believe that the item exists, or are too terrified of the response of said woman, so they begin to spiral into an anxious frenzy. Where's Bill? Oh, he's chronically OFFSWNs. Haven't seen him since I sent him to the basement for that food processor we bought at the garage sale last summer in Antioch. Could be another 3 hours before he comes up for air.
God damn it.
Does that redeem my typo?
Yeah, I mean, the beauty is it's all very flexible. What was your scramble that you thought about changing to but didn't?
I was gonna change it to often feels flabbergasted, searching while non-female. But then I didn't want to loop non-binary folks into this very specific stereotypical issue that is exclusively masculine.
It really, yeah. No, it
so
is.
I stuck with male. Sorry, guys. You're bad at finding shit.
Yeah. I wish you weren't wrong. Why am I looking here? Because this is where I put it last. Why isn't it here? If it's not my direct eye line or where I dropped it last, I'm never going to find it. So, yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. Really needed a reminder of how I'm a bad person sometimes. Thanks, Becky. Thank you, all of you. We're on to segment 2. It's pickup lines. First impressions are really important, especially when you're wanting to make a bangable impression. So, the importance of a finely crafted and expertly delivered pickup line cannot be understated in even the slightest. So, let's see your best attempts at making a connection with your 3 pickup lines to or from the following things. As usual, we go 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, serpentine. So, let's start off then, Evan. Let's hear your first of 3 pickup lines to or from miniature golf.
Okay. So I think I understood the prompt. It's just pickup lines that are miniature golf themed, right?
Essentially, or a pickup
Okay.
line literally from the concept of miniature golf. It can be interpreted in a lot of ways.
All right. Well, so I wrote pickup lines that like could be said by men or women or whatever. So the first one, the water hazards aren't the only thing that's wet.
Uh-huh. There it is.
Ooh.
Clearly,
Oh dear.
naturally. So many fountains.
Clutching my invisible pearls.
Oh, ooh, heavens. Jess, let's then hear your first pickup line to or from community college.
Okay. This is as a community college. So you ready to waste 7 years of your life and learn how to play hacky sack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got out after 3 with nothing to show for it. Becky. Well, Becky, let's hear your pickup lines to or from Nerf.
This is to a Nerf gun.
All right.
Hey, baby, are you an insanely overpriced novelty from my youth? Because I want to manipulate my parents into spending money on you and then abandon you in my garage when something more interesting comes along.
How could you possibly have 2 more? You nailed Nerf to the wall. All right. All right. Oh, now we get to look forward to 2 more. Well, let's get the second one started. Evan, your second to or from miniature golf.
Sure. So even though the club is shorter, it gets the job done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like that explains itself. Like,
Yeah. It's not about the big hit in here. It's about the motion of the button.
there you go.
Got to get that stroke. Okay.
Oh fuck!
Oh shit. Sorry.
No, it's like I didn't even. Fuck. Oh well, whatever.
It's all right. That's what I do. I ruin things.
No, you just tagged it. No, you just tagged it perfectly. That's all you did.
Jess, let's hear pickup line 2 to or from community college.
All right. Hey, let me prime and primp you for the age-old argument. Where do you want to eat? I don't know. Where do you want to eat? But with your future.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah. Maybe I didn't need these reminders of community college truths. I do it to myself. Thank you, Jazz. Becky, let's hear pickup line 2. The second pickup line. I'm not going to do that again. To or from Nerf.
This is from a Nerf Super Soaker. Hey, baby, do you want to come in my backyard and I can super soak you? Because that's the only way I know how to get a woman wet.
All right. Admitting their shortcomings. Thank you. That's 2. Let's bring it around to number 3 already. Closing out segment 2. Evan! Number 3, miniature golf! Sorry.
Okay.
It's really aggressive again.
I'm sorry.
Don't have a nosebleed. All right. Okay. Number 3. I'd sure like to fill your holes with my balls.
Yeah. All right. There we are. Yeah.
It writes itself.
How did I not see that one coming?
Really did.
It's right there.
And Jess, your third to or from community college.
Okay. All right. It is. Why not get twice the bang for half the fucks? That works.
Why not? Cosumnes River College. All right. Twice the bangs for half the fucks. Okay. Becky, let's finish off the pickup lines with your third to or from Nerf.
I really phoned this one in. This is from Nerf Gun.
Mm-hmm.
Hey baby, why don't you call your friend and I'll call my friend and we can get together and terrorize your family cat.
I mean, if the truth is phoning it in, then yeah.
No
Hey, man,
cats
that's a
were
good-
harmed in the writing of this pickup line.
No.
That's a great first date, man.
Yeah. Want to come over and terrorize your cat? All right. No.
It's not a euphemism.
Yeah. All went there. I'm gonna terrorize your
No,
cat.
the cat. Yeah, the animal.
Please, madam. Would never. How gauche? All right. Segment 3. Celebration time. I don't trot celebration time out as much sometimes. You know, there's things to celebrate. If it happened, you can bet some dork-ass dork wrote it down about it. That's how we get history. Somebody does something, somebody else saw it and wrote about the thing the one person did. Then later we got a bunch of things that happened, and we feel like our entire existence isn't just one huge empty fluke. History dread. Anyway, let's celebrate what's come before by looking back at some interesting things that happened on this very day throughout the years, and tell me how you've been celebrating those historical happenings. Evan, on this day in 1876, the first game in the history of the National League was played at the Jefferson Street grounds in Philadelphia. This game is often pointed to as the beginning of Major League Baseball. How are you celebrating this having had happened?
Okay. So baseball is the only sport that you don't have to really pay attention to. The game just kind of happens in the background.
That's true.
It's more about being in a stadium with your friends or family while drinking and hating the guy sitting behind you. He won't shut up, and his kid is running around unsupervised. But whatever, the home team is winning, at least the last time it was when you check the scoreboard.
Who knows?
Your buddy is telling you about his divorce, and he's getting pretty drunk on that $12 beer. So I celebrate the establishment of the National League by being drunk in public. At random intervals, I will cheer encouragingly to strangers, whatever they are doing. Getting on the bus, pushing in your chair at the cafe, you get a standing ovation and me shouting, "You're number one," over and over. After 7 times, I stretch. The person you're with, I boo them viciously and throw peanuts. If the cops are called, I scream sing the national anthem, as it is illegal to be arrested while doing so.
That's what I hear.
Anyone who arrests me is a communist. Of course, this all backfires. Someone inevitably films my arrest, and I end up in a YouTube compilation video, and a 10-year-old calls me a cuck in the comments. But that's all part of it. That's all part of it. That's how much I love baseball. That's what baseball is.
Yeah.
Baseball is about being American, even when others don't want you to be. Baseball is a state of mind. Baseball is mild disinterest coupled with public intoxication. I'm baseball right now. You're baseball. We're all baseball. Even if the laws say that you can't, and even if property damage is illegal and people are disturbed by your violent vomiting. But think of all the people who fought and died for your right to do this. Think of all the vets who are under the bridges, dying, addicted to heroin. You're doing this for them. Okay. This is what makes it worth it. This is what George Washington wanted when Jesus told him to make this country, which is America. The end.
Thank you, Evan. Oh, now anytime I'm just sitting around, not being even remotely interesting, and I'm drinking, I just know that I'm baseball.
You're baseball. Everyone's baseball.
Oh, I end up being baseball more often than I'd like to admit.
I'm going to be baseball later.
I should too, while I'm recording the show after this. I'm going to be such baseball. All right.
Just don't drive. Don't baseball and drive.
No.
What about baseball texting? Is that okay?
Yeah.
I feel like that's up to you and whoever you're baseballing.
True.
Wow, this went deeper than I thought it was going to go. Thank you, thank you, Evan. 1876. Baseball is old. No wonder it's baseball. Jess, you got a couple things. Why, on this day in 1970, the first Earth Day was celebrated. And also on this day, in 1937, Jack Nicholson was born. How are you celebrating those two things?
Okay. Well, first, I just want to say happy 51st Earth Day, everyone. That means that Jack Nicholson is older than Earth, and hey, that deserves some cake. So usually that's how I celebrate that. Now, let's be real. Nicholson is so old at this point that most people don't really know what he's done. They remember his iconic images by layman terms of him sticking his head through a door, him holding up a cute dog in a poster, and there's all those gatekeepers that believe that he's still the best Joker. Okay? But everybody still pretends to care about his career, just like we pretend to care about the Earth. And so I pretend as one person that I can make the Earth a better place, even though it's well documented large corporations produce the most waste and created a giant marketing scheme to place responsibility to keep the Earth clean onto their customers. Yeah. Me. And because the bottom line is more important than whether or not we're going to be around for 5 more years, it's great. It's beautiful. So in honor of a great actor being forgotten and the Earth dying and us powerless to stop it, we might as well just eat all of our cake and have it too. That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Thank you. Thank you, Jess.
We're back to that dread now.
Yeah, here it is. It's coming back around.
I don't know if it's chill dread, but it's dread.
It's cake dread.
Cake dread, there you go.
Yeah. It's the dread of eventually being forgotten. That's just dread. That's just dread. That's all.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
I was trying to think of the last. Was it like The Departed? Is that like the last?
His last movie was in 2010.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. His last movie he acted in.
Wow.
Well, I mean, he is. Let's see if I can do the math.
84?
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's what that looks like. 84. So
he's 84.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the Earth is 51. So, I need to have some Earth cake. Well, thank you, Jess. We're all here for but a brief moment in time, hoping to be remembered by anyone. Becky, at noon on this day in 1889, only 13 years after baseball, thousands rush to claim land in the land rush of 1889, very cleverly named. Within hours, the cities of Oklahoma City and Guthrie are formed with populations of at least 10,000. How are you celebrating this little piece of American history?
Well, Jesse, if you know me, you know I love to celebrate historically significant days by playing a game. And celebrating the land rush of 1889 is no different. We start out with a traditional Southern brunch, complete with bottomless mint mojitos and mimosas. Afterwards, everybody walks into town with 4 flags. There are 4 team leaders. All the flags read, "I live here now." Everyone finds a place to plant their flag, and that remains their home for anywhere from 30 minutes to an entire day. They must, over this course of time that they live in their home, convince at least 2 other people to join their community and create a small business plan for a bustling economy. And that's how you play Grabland.
Thank you, Becky. Some could say it's a game that this country was founded on.
That's really America's pastime.
Yeah. I was going to say earlier, too, yeah. Just being American is something that most people don't want you to do whenever you can avoid it.
They don't like it.
No. I want to plant my I live here now flag and make somebody do something about it. All right. Already to segment 4. It's post it on Craigslist. We're not selling it this time. Wait, I get to that in the description. Normally, when we visit Craigslist, it's all about commerce. Commerce dread. Monetary transactions. Selling things there. Today, we decided why not delve into the rest of what Craigslist has to offer and share your posts in other sections of the site about these specific things. I don't know why this went here, Evan, but let's hear your post. You are a pond full of ducks inviting interested parties to attend your upcoming wealth building seminar.
All right. Hi there. Are you poor and no longer wish to be? Hi. I'm a pond full of ducks. And I'm here to tell you how to vastly increase your net worth and portfolio, all from the comfort of your own home. Firstly, you're going to want to create a Roth IRA. This is a type of savings account tied to the stock market in which you put your own money while simultaneously accruing interest. There are plenty of good firms to choose from, so just do your research and pick the one that suits you best after throwing some bread into me. Passive income is the name of the game. While terms like side hustle have become stigmatized, don't think of it as doing extra labor in your free time because your job doesn't pay you enough. Think of it as throwing bread into me and making the ducks happy. If you own a home, consider renting out a room. There are always plenty of tenants looking for a space. Just like I am home to hundreds of ducks, you can be home to hundreds of dollars who are all getting pretty hungry. And it looks like you have some tasty, tasty bread there. You're also going to want to cut down on unnecessary expenses. Do you like to party? Well, so do the ducks. Give them some bread. Don't put your future off any longer. We want the bread, and you want to be rich. They're the same thing. Shut up. Give us your bread, you loser. You broke-ass bitch. Bread. Bread time forever. Always bread. Jump in the pond and become a duck. You want to be a duck. All you do is eat bread, crap, and make more ducks. Eat bread. Give us bread. We're going to kill you if you don't give us that bread. Call or text. Please no unsolicited offers, and God bless.
Oh.
My favorite part is that bread kills ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't know that.
They just want the bread.
Oh, anybody will get me every time if they just start, like the first thing they shout at my face is, are you poor and no longer want to be? Yes! Please tell me!
Are you just tired of it?
I've been doing this my whole life. Oh, my greatest skill is my ability to be poor.
Sell that on Craigslist.
Yeah. Oh, maybe next. There you go. We're right.
How to be poor.
We're right in the next show. If you ever get money, don't spend it. It's not gonna last. That's how I've been. Okay, just get me away from my reality. You are a newly divorced middle-aged insurance salesman posting in search of band members.
Right. Okay. So it's got a title, right? Because Craigslist thinks
Sure.
they got the title that you have to scroll through, and it says all in caps: "New band DILFs now recruiting. Bitter bitches need not apply." Okay. So inside it goes, "Salutations and congratulations! It has come to my attention that you may be looking for a community to call your own, a safe haven to help plant and grow yourself into the new beautiful bud that you are. Well, you're in luck. Candy here, looking for newly divorced ladies ready to start the new book in their series of their life. DILF, also known as divorcees I'd like to fuck, is looking for like-minded, recently divorced ladies. Are you good at an instrument? Oh, no matter how big or small. Heck, even if you aren't good at any instrument, I'm sure we could find something for you. I'm great at the tambourine. I love hitting things on my hip. Maybe you discover your skills are great for plucking a guitar or belting out a tune. Come on, let's go on this new discovery together." if you want to get on with this band, there is a list of requirements.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, be divorced.
Sure.
Number 2, ready to get into that hoe stage action your separation counselor keeps suggesting that you do. Number 3, non-toxic positivity because it's fucking 2021 and fuck the bitter shit. This process was hard enough and it's now time to partay, okay? Responsibly, of course, but party none the fucking less, okay? So number 4 is you be troping, we be tripping. So just look back to number 3. Number 5, understand TikTok, okay? If you can't invert your face, are you even living anymore? Come on, that place is ripe for us to get back into the groove. The styles we rocked the last time we were single are now in fashion again. It is like the cosmic universe presented us with the best karmatic opportunity to find a new hot thing. All right. So, if you can meet all of those requirements and you're ready to dilf your way through the rebirth of your soul and sexual expression, then apply here. Because while boomers got Woodstock, we got pricey legal processes. And it's time to live it up, baby.
Oh, thank you, Jess. And yeah, I mean, if you're not divorced, need not apply. You can't be a DILF if you ain't got the D. All right. Thank you, Jess. Newly divorced. I realized as you got into it, I never said newly divorced middle-aged man. So that, yeah, I thought I implied it, but you know what? Women are middle-aged and divorced too. There's a very male-centric writing of this in my head. So good on you. Good on you for defeating my patriarchy. I don't know.
Smashing the patriarchy at Stab Podcast left and right here.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
That's what they've always said about us. Becky, let's wrap up these depths into the other realms of Craigslist. You are a hitman posting a missed connection.
Easy peasy. The first time I saw you, I knew that I'd be the end of you. I mean, I knew that we'd end up together. You seemed very fidgety when I saw you in the parking lot of the ballpark. I was nervous my first time, too. I get it. You were wearing all black and a denim cap and sunglasses, almost like you were trying to disguise yourself. Lucky for me, though, I never miss a mark. I mean, that's your name, right? Mark? Anyway, I think that you got cold feet because I saw you hightail it out of there almost as quickly as you arrived, and then you went dark for a while. Anyway, I recently relocated to New Mexico for work, and lo and behold, so did you. Crazy, right? Hope you're loving your new job at Bistro Brew. That's right. This isn't a myth connection. I'm just creepy. I'll be in for my usual on Wednesday. Wear pink if you're down to party. That's all.
There we are. Oh. It's so difficult finding that perfect someone. Sometimes you have to move to New Mexico.
Especially if you're trying to kill him.
Yeah.
It's hard to kill people.
Yeah. It's so weird. They don't want to be a part of your life. This is my job. This is who I am. All right. Accept me. Linda. I'm not sure why Linda, but you know what? Let's close it out with segment 5. Movie makeup. The glitz and glamour of people getting paid lots of money to pretend they're made-up people who can fly or punch really hard. Wait, what? Yeah. That is what it is when you think about it. That's all that movies are, which I guess, in a way, is why we try not to think about it too hard. Anyway, here's your opportunity to dazzle us with your movie razzle as you give us your synopsis of made-up movies based on the following titles collected from some of the various random title generators of our friends at seventhsanctum.com. Check them out if you need, writing prompts. That's where I go. Evan, let's hear your synopsis for the made-up movie Nuclear Groundhog Day.
All right. I have to hold on. I have to because I have to do the voice for it, or it doesn't work.
Sure.
Okay. Coming this Christmas for the whole family, Phil Connors is a grouchy weatherman who just won't act right. So God punishes him to live through a nuclear apocalypse over and over again.
Oh, no.
Day after day, his flesh is burned from his body, and his organs are cooked while he still lives. And as he crawls from the radioactive wreckage, his teeth fall from his eyeless skull. And yet Phil wakes up every morning at 6 a.m. completely healed. After realizing what's going on, Phil falls into a deep despair and shuts himself off from the world.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't he? At 4:17 p.m., he'll be incinerated by a ball of atomic fire 6 miles wide. But soon, Phil decides it's his moral duty to treat people right, and this includes warning them about the impending Holocaust. But nobody listens. Why would they? Phil has been nothing but a wang. And now he's a crazy wang. No matter how much livid, graphic detail in which he describes their doom to them, they will not listen. God laughs at him. Death will come, and so will the pain. Phil is in hell, and it will never end. This holiday season.
Oh, thank you, Evan. Yeah, that's... yeah, I mean, I knew it probably had the potential to go in something a way that made... Yeah, all right. I didn't think that he would be burned by nuclear fire every day. Sure. Obviously, I'm the idiot there. Evan, where can folk, if at all possible, since I couldn't crack the code, where can folk find, enjoy, partake in the Evan Nyarady outside of very particular episodes of the Stab program?
I mean, I guess they could come to my neighborhood. They could find me there.
Sure.
I'm usually downtown.
All right. Okay.
You know the Safeway on X Street?
Wait.
I'm
I
there.
used to live by there.
Oh yeah, I'm there. I'm there sometimes. So.
What's your favorite thing to buy?
Well, it used to be cigarettes, but yeah.
Well, that's not even the best place to get them, Ivan.
Yeah, it was too expensive. Yeah. I know. Like, just get cigarettes from your friends. That's the free way.
Yeah.
I mean, or a head shop.
Yeah, that too. I started like rolling my own cigarettes. That's how I eventually quit. Okay. And it did help. Like it helped me cut down on cigarettes. If only it took forever to like roll one. So, does anyone have a cigarette?
I quit.
Fuck it. All right, fine. All right. Well, I did too, and that was my choice. But fine.
Well, good job. Good job for the both of you. Way to go. Except, even here, Becky can't help but give consumer advice.
That's true.
Go to the head shops. Yes, though, Law's right. Safeway always has pretty good cake slices. So there you go. You can get that instead of cigarettes. Thank you, Evan. So happy to have you again. Been good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Jess, let's hear your synopsis for Sensational Mountain.
Okay. All right. Sometimes little white lies turn into molehills and eventually become mountains. Georgie has nothing to show for their years of experience out in the world. No house, no family, no 401k, no car, no full-time job. Instead, they have tall tales and stories giving them a chance to exploit one person after another. Some might call Georgie a con artist, but Georgie prefers entrepreneur. So, what happens when this good old entrepreneur winds up in Aspen during a snowstorm as High Peak's latest ski instructor for the rich and famous? Oh boy, there may be more than just a Bigfoot going into their mouth. That's what I got.
Oh, thank you, Jess. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It may not be a big foot, but it's a foot long.
Well, hey there. Jess, we went over some of the ways, and maybe we'll just reiterate them. But how can folk enjoy Jess out there in the wild?
They can enjoy me Tuesday and Wednesdays on Twitch. If you go to Django136, just drop a follow, and then you'll always know when I go on.
Yeah.
You can find me on Twitter under the Jess. Instagram, you can see all my artwork. It's put up there at thejess.art. And I'm also an exclusive blend. We do the first and third Fridays of the month here at Stab.
Always fun. It's been fun doing it, doing the Zoom prov, but it'll be fun when we can be in the same. That's gonna be so weird. Doing.
It's gonna be weird. We're gonna not know how to do wipes.
Yeah. Scene. Oh wait. Scene. Actually, that's probably better. Nobody wants these.
Yeah, that is better.
These sweeping shark edits.
Never good.
Well, thank you, Jess. Always a pleasure. Becky, before we get to your final piece, it was pointed out to me last week that I forgot this part, so I'm not going to forget it today. Becky, how can folk find you? You got stuff coming up? Social medias? What's going on? How can people enjoy Becky Lynn out in the world?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at OFFSWNs. You can check out an extended clip of my stand-up at OFFSBecky.com. I am co-host of Animal Gossing at Stab on Wednesdays with Emma Haney. And I also co-host a podcast called It's Crazier in My Business, where my co-host Tavi and I give decent advice and really great laughs to all of our listeners. You can find that on literally anywhere you find podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, maybe Stitcher. I don't know. It's everywhere.
Cool. Yeah, definitely check that out. Check out Becky. Oh, excuse me. Check out Becky anytime you can, anywhere you can. It's always worth it. Becky, let's get us out of this episode with your synopsis for the movie The Suffering of Toronto.
In a world, just kidding, I can't talk like that, where a massive flood has rendered most of the eastern United States uninhabitable, there is a massive migration to Toronto, Canada. Cultures clash as Torontonians must endure the harsh attitude, strange dialect of American English, and their terrible taste in, well, everything of their new friends. The Americans can't find work and become a drain on Toronto's welfare resources. Tensions begin to rise, as crime rates do. Will Toronto reclaim their town, or will the Americans do what Americans do, which is all the bad things? Tune in for this made-for-TV feature-length film, The Suffering of Toronto.
We're sorry, Canada. Oh, it's inevitable.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's not a movie. That's just what's going to happen.
Yeah. Right.
Wait, let me get... Wait, hold. I got too excited. You guys were still going. Trying. Here we go. There we are. Thank you, Becky. Let's get out of here. And Stab is over. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and of course, a special thank you to our wonderful panel, Evan Nyarady, Jessica Deprez, and Becky Lynn. Wish you could have joined us live for this taping of the Stab Show. You could have. All you have to do is tune in to Stab Comedy Theater TV every Thursday night at 8 p.m. That's when it is. Or, if you prefer to get your Stab in the audio-only, super delayed format, then you can catch this and 263 other episodes real similar to this one, wherever you get your podcasts, be it Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or Podknife. And that's it for tonight. Until next time, I've been your host, Jesse Jones, and you've been somewhere between mildly and wildly entertained. Good night. Thank you, guys. Fun times, good stuff.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was
wonderful
Thank
as
you.
always. Shared. Jason asked, and I shared what hope. Let's check what hopefully was the Spotify link to. Yeah, it's crazy. You're in my business. That was the link in the chat. Feel free if you guys want to check that out. And yeah. I swear I'm gonna work on catching up with the backlog we have. I'm sorry, it's busy, but thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out. I'm not gonna keep you. I'm not gonna hold you up here. If you guys haven't followed, feel free to. No pressure. But then you'll know the second that we're going live, which is 7 days a week, live improv, stand-up, sketch, podcast, and gaming. Let's find a place where we can send the rest of our Twitch audience. Who's out there doing what? Here, let's get to our goodbye screen so you don't have to watch me look for it. Let's see. Oh, comedy sports, but they're playing Among Us. I don't want to watch comedians playing games. Oh, wait, we do that a lot here. How about I not besmirch it? Instead, well, let's send you guys over to Horror Mom. What are they riffing tonight? They're a movie riffing stream. I can't tell by the name of their by the title of their stream. Just go over there and check it out. We will see you tomorrow with Body Posy Comedy at 9 p.m. Check out the full calendar of events at stabcomedytheater.com. All right, hold on for the raid. See you tomorrow.